got a weird one for you. After your run-in with Captain Lewis, Fred reached out to me to parlay. We were in the same unit before Ridgway defected. Apparently General Anderson has had a change of heart since Jefferson Trade Center. He's realized he's no match for the Division, or the Black Tusk, and is now trying to build an alliance with their leader, Natalia Sokolova. She's sending an advanced team to work out the logistics. Matthias Trigg Schneider used to be a professor and consultant for DARPA before he was recruited by the Black Tusk. He's been working on alternative energy solutions for their operations. Sean Micro Clark, a former Army mechanic charged with maintaining and retrofitting the Black Tusk's combat infrastructure. If you've ever faced one of their drones, you have Micro to thank for that. Sandra Chirpy Patterson. Chirpy was a sniper before Black Tusk recruited her. Shot for shot, she's racked up more kills in the Army in DC than any other soldier. Chirpy is judicious with her brass, and rarely lets a target get eyes on her before she takes the shot. Mitchell Lucky Woods. I worked with some sailors from his squadron. They said as soon as they docked at Annapolis, he walked off the deck and onto a Black Tusk hovercraft. Guess those rumors about how he got promoted to Admiral were true. And last but not least, General Anderson, the new leader of the True Sons. Anderson is reportedly coming out of his hidey hole to finalize the negotiations and is headed to DC. This is our one chance to take him down. Agent, good luck.
Inventory. Progression.
Manny, what do you want, Captain? We used to be friends. That was before you joined Ridgway. I thought I knew you, Fred. You do know me. Don't be like that. You killed people. This is war, Manny. We've all killed people. It's not the same, you know that. Whatever helps you sleep at night. What do you want, Fred? To help. Surrender into custody and we've got a nice cell ready with your name on it. I said I want to help. Being in jail doesn't help you. Not having to wonder anymore if one of my agents is gonna punch your clock. That helps me. Access helps you, Manny. And I've got access. Any updates? Yeah, but I think it's better if we meet in person. You want an invitation to the White House? No. Pretty sure that would blow my cover. For all I know, you're doing recon for Anderson and this is a trap. That's why I want to meet. So I can stare into your eyes and know you're telling the truth. Something like that. Where do you want to meet? You actually came alone. Need to build trust. Have to actually keep your word. Right. You didn't come alone, did you? No, but for good reason. The intel I wanted to share with you is Wally.
Nice to meet you, Manny. Apparently a person is intel now.
We've met.
We have?
Yeah. DC protest crowd control back in December.
Oh, shit, that's right. Oh, how's your uncle?
Dead. How's your sister?
Dead.
How's my dog? Fine. Ransom's running around here somewhere. Well, that's something at least. What intel do you have, Wally?
We've been maintaining a power plant.
In Fairview.
Yeah. A bunch of the engineers we want to defect. Anderson is making promises to the Black Tusk. We don't want any part of what he's planning.
There's more on our side now. How many more? 100? Maybe 120? It's too many, Fred. Anderson is gonna suspect something's up. He's too busy trying to impress Natalia. He doesn't know his ass from his elbow. I don't have an extra 100 beds, Fred. We're not ready to move yet anyway. But get ready. When we pull the trigger, you're gonna have a new army at your disposal. That's what I'm afraid of. What are you afraid of? That your army's gonna show up, and my agents are gonna shoot first and ask questions later. We don't know who we can trust. And if Anderson gets wind of a mutiny before you're ready, that puts all of you in danger. You're too cautious. And you're too reckless. Have faith. And get ready. Manny, come in. Manny, this is Fred.
What's wrong?
They know. The true sons in Black Tusk are rounding up my men, taking them into custody. If they try to put up a fight, they'll execute.
Can you get away?
No.
Wally?
She was on a supply run.
Good. Maybe she's safe.
What do I do?
Don't fight. Go with them. We'll find you.
The plant. They were supposed to have a meet at the plant.
We'll find you. Just don't do anything stupid.
You know me.
I do. That's why I have to say it again, Fred. Don't do anything stupid. Don't try to be a hero. Not today.
Save it for tomorrow. Surrender today so I can be a hero tomorrow.
I hope you're not still pissed about what happened at the Jefferson Trade Center.
We were on opposite sides of a war. Can't fault you for seeing me as the enemy.
What's your favorite geometric shape?
I don't know. A triangle?
Interesting. Practical, steady, strong, stable. One of the hardest shapes to break. A shape can tell you a lot about a person.
What's yours?
Technically, it's a plane curve, but there's nothing more beautiful than a parabola.
You see a lot of parabolas in your line of work?
Every time I take a shot.
You don't think it's weird that we were shooting at each other last week and now we're supposed to be best buddies?
I think it's weird the True Sons thought they could stop us.
Better to get on board than get run over.
Exactly. You really are a triangle.
I'm worried about your man, Lewis.
He's a pencil pusher. Nothing to worry about.
He allied with the division during Bonnie's test.
Well, momentary lapse of judgment.
Why are you protecting him?
He's loyal. He knows where all the bodies are buried. He won't be a problem.
If you're wrong about where his loyalties lie, at least he can tell you where to bury his body.
Manny, hear me out.
There's nothing to talk about. You chose to follow Ridgeway. You chose to let all those people die on Roosevelt Island.
You're right. Those were my choices and I have to live with them. But it's not too late to make different choices.
What the hell are you talking about?
Can we meet?
You were right. Lewis may be a problem.
I'm glad you agree.
You want me to, take care of it?
Not yet. Watch him, and see what he does next.
Who better to lead you to the rat's nest than a rat?
I need more batteries, Vic.
I gave you enough for 6 months. You don't need more batteries, you just need to charge them.
And how do you suppose I do that, Vic?
Use one of the solar relays. Plug into the local grids. Put up a wind turbine. Pick your poison.
That takes time. Vic, we don't have time. Tell you what, I'll give you all your dead batteries and you can charge them while I blow up that hostile encampment to make sure you're safe.
By hostile encampment, you mean that village by the river?
A village armed with assault rifles, Vic.
They're not a threat.
I still got a job to do. And all I see is an armed threat. Make yourself useful and fix my batteries. Vicar Malik is a problem.
Is Vic a problem, or are you concerned that he might be a problem?
Concern.
What did he do now?
I think he's holding out on us.
There's nothing left to hold out. Vic has served his purpose. Maybe it's time to let him go.
Don't we need him to charge the warhounds?
Vic was always a temporary solution to an immediate problem. I'm working on something more permanent.
What do you want me to do with him?
Whatever you think is right.
I thought you said you were out of batteries.
No, I said I gave you enough for 6 months. I never said I was out of anything.
You're an asshole.
I know.
Well, now I really don't know what to do with you.
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, the boss lady told me I could do whatever I wanted with you. Cut you loose, kill you, put you back to work. I was gonna kill you, but now I'm not so sure.
That's great.
Hey, you've done a lot for this organization. And I know we wouldn't have been able to get this far without you, so part of me feels like you've done your service and should be rewarded for that.
And the other part?
Thinks you just like fucking with me and making my day harder. So that makes me want to kill you.
You're not alone. Plenty of people want to kill me. I'm still here.
Yeah? I don't think that means what you think it does, Vic. Having a lot of people wanting you dead ain't some kind of badge of honor. It means you're an asshole.
Oh, I'm aware. Micro.
See? Now the way you just said my name like that makes me want to kill you again. But you're a defenseless, unarmed nerd who sells batteries. Man, it wouldn't be a fair fight. Doesn't even seem right.
Well, since I'm so defenseless and the world is so brutal now, why don't you just leave me at the next port and we'll see what kills me first? Starvation, wild animals, or one of my many enemies?
It's not a bad plan. Sounds fair. Sounds right. Yeah, I think she'll like that outcome.
I need your help, Natalia.
Already?
You were right about Lewis. He's not acting alone. And I'm worried we might have a mutiny on our hands.
How many defectors?
So far, 10, maybe 20.
Be patient.
He's turning my men against me.
If they are so easily turned, they were never your men.
What do you suggest I do?
Be patient. Keep watch.
Can you help me watch him?
Of course.
Captain, a word?
What can I do for you, General Anderson?
I'm concerned.
What about, sir?
Your commitment to the cause.
I've never been more committed to the cause, sir.
I hear things have been tense between you and Trigg.
I wouldn't say tense. I just personally don't care for the man.
What did he do to offend you, Captain?
He didn't really do anything. He called me a triangle. That was weird, but I wouldn't call it offensive. He's just odd, and makes me uncomfortable.
You seem to be uncomfortable a lot lately.
I don't really understand why we were working with the Black Tusk. Yesterday we were killing each other, and today I'm supposed to trust Trigg to have my back?
Do you trust me?
Of course.
Then don't worry about the why. Just get the job done. Give the Black Tusk whatever they need to secure this alliance.
Copy that.
Chirpy, I want you to take Lewis into custody and bring him to Fairview.
Do you want him to know he is in custody?
What do you mean?
I mean, I could bring him in and he could know he's being brought in. Or I could just bring him in and he will have no idea we are on to him.
Handle but not control.
Yeah,
Sure. Maybe we can uncover some more rats.
exactly.
Thank you, Chirpy.
No problem, General.
Yeah, out of curiosity, why do they call you Chirpy? Jesus Christ! Thank you. I understand why they call you Chirpy.
General Anderson, I am pleased to inform you that all ties between the Black Tusk and the Hyenas have now been severed. We will no longer be providing any logistical, supply, or weapon support to the Hyenas. Without our infrastructure, they will fall into disarray, and it will be easier for us to take back the capital without interference.
Thank you, Lucky. Please tell Natalia that I'm impressed by the Black Tusk's efficiency, and I look forward to collaborating with her more in the future.
And the other thing?
Consider it taken care of. I'll give the order for my men to grant you clearance at the docks, so you can assess our capabilities for yourself.
Lucky to Romer 1. Change of plans. Reroute mothership delivery to Fairview. I repeat, reroute delivery to Fairview. Do not proceed to 270. Stay on 70 and await further instructions.
Agent requesting backup.
Ms. Sokolova, we've reached a deal with the Romers. They've agreed to transport the supplies to Fairview, but they've run into some trouble in Virginia.
What kind of trouble?
Roadblock and hostile convoy.
What do they want for their trouble?
They would like us to sweeten the deal with a shipment of spice.
Of course they would.
Do you want me to handle the negotiations?
That would be very helpful, Lucky. I have to get ready for my meeting with Anderson at Fairview. Tell them the spice will be waiting for them at the plant. They can pick it up as payment on delivery.
I'm pleased we could come to some sort of arrangement, Ms. Sokolova.
Please, call me Natalia.
Oh, very well, Natalia.
Cal speaks very highly of you, General.
Peter, please.
Very well. Peter. I'm sorry about all of that confusion at Bonnie's test.
Oh, no. I'm the one who should apologize. I had no idea our goals were so aligned.
The trouble with Black Ops. You never know if you're secretly shooting at your backup.
That's true. I hope we can be more candid now.
That's the other trouble with Black Ops. Candid is kind of outside the job description.
I understand.
Do you?
Not really, but I will.
I like a man who can admit when he's wrong.
Well, you should be careful. You might fall in love with me then.
You shouldn't try to be funny. It doesn't suit you.
You don't want any stationary bases.
I find my teams are more effective as a mobile unit.
We would maintain the ground force and infrastructure, and you would run the trade routes and supply lines.
Exactly. Think of your true sons like the skeleton, and we are the blood.
We are critical to maintaining structural support.
True sons will handle territory control, and Black Tusk, mobile support.
We enhance one another's strengths to protect from external forces who would prey on our weaknesses.
You're smarter than I thought.
Well, thank you, Natalia.
Peter, it's nothing. How is Captain Lewis finding his new accommodations?
Fred is finding his quarters a bit cramped and inhospitable, but livable.
And the rest of his friends?
Some have retired. Most are enjoying similar accommodations, and a few have refused our invitation.
How many is a few?
So far, only one can be confirmed.
Wally?
Yes, Natalia. Wally was on a supply run and has eluded our patrols. It's a shame. She was one of our best engineers.
No matter. I'm sure she will be easily replaceable. I look forward to getting the full tour as soon as you've cleared up your rat problem.
Agent Kelso to Captain Lewis.
Go for Lewis.
Need confirmation. Is Anderson in your custody?
Negative. The Black Tusk have the general.
I'll send a team to intercept.
Nah, negative. It's not worth the risk. There's a fleet of Black Tusk hovercraft. This fog is the only reason why your extraction team is still breathing.
How well do you know Natalia Sokolova?
Not that well. I don't think anyone does. We've only met once. She was not what I expected.
Thank you and your boys for the assist. I look forward to working with you now that we're partners.
She looks like the president of the PTA, but you can tell she's dangerous.
Now there is the slight hiccup that the division took the plant. But I'm not concerned. They've most likely moved on to their next assignment.
Nothing she does is random. She raises her eyebrow at dinner in Monaco when you're hearing about an assassination in Tahiti. You should never underestimate that woman.
We'll regroup and take back what is rightfully ours.
And?
My true sons are at your disposal and ready to follow your orders.
Excellent. Let's get to work.
Entering safe area.